Welcome to Dream Weavers, adult sleep stories designed to guide you gently into rest with calm tales of history and timeless rhythms. In today's story, we explore a peaceful evening at a Roman villa, watching dusk settle and routines softly unfold. Please like and subscribe to support more soothing journeys into the past. Chapter 1. Evening falls on the atrium. The villa threshold glows under thinning daylight, golden rays casting long, warm shadows on terracotta walls and cool mosaic floors. Bare feet touch smooth stone as the world slows, inviting a deep, calming breath and gentle awareness of this quiet moment. Servants pause from their afternoon labors, their movements relaxed yet purposeful. The scrape of a broom sweeps through the air, the soft rhythm echoing in the courtyard. Nearby, a young boy carefully sweeps the impluvium, his broom tracing arcs on old stone as distant voices carry the soft hum of village life undisturbed. The master returns from his walk, his steps steady and measured. His presence brings a sense of order to the fading day. The warm light fades slowly as shadows lengthen across columns and walls, blending with the quiet murmurs of the household, settling into evening's gentle pace. Every sound holds meaning here, the faint clink of pottery as lamps are prepared, the subtle rustle of fabric, and the distant call of the baker marking time. These familiar notes weave seamlessly, composing a serene symphony that rises and falls with the villa's heartbeats and the evening's consistent rhythm. The atrium mosaic cools beneath each step as twilight deepens. The air holds the scent of warmed terracotta and faint herbs from nearby gardens. Gentle breezes stir the soft shadows, and the day's heat slowly ebbs away, ushering a delicate calm that encourages the mind and body to relax and unwind. Within the villa, subtle movements evolve. A lamp being lit, its flame flickering softly, casting a warm glow against plastered walls. The atmosphere grows tender and safe as each small evening ritual unfolds with grace and a quiet reliability comfortingly unchanged over countless dusks past. Servants adjust their pace, voices low and kind, blending with the distant murmurs of the surrounding village. The steady cadence of household life remains unbroken, a testament to tradition and predictability. Each gesture is deliberate, a peaceful thread contributing to the evening's slow and steady unfolding. Outside, the last traces of daylight pare back to soft purple and pink hues, framing the villa in a gentle embrace. Quiet conversations drift from courtyards, and a distant fountain's murmur adds another layer to this serene soundscape. All is familiar, calming, and safely held within the slow rhythm of the fading day. As evening settles fully, the villa breathes in unison with night's approach, safe, warm, and constant. This is a world shaped by ritual and care, showing us the beauty in small, repeated acts, inviting us to breathe deeply and ease gently into the quiet comfort of this timeless Roman dusk. Chapter 2. Lamps in a long line. As evening deepens in the Roman villa, preparation begins to light the lamps in their calming procession. Oil is poured slowly, the wicks gently coaxed to life. One by one, with the small click and the sigh of flame meeting thread, each lamp brightens a familiar corner, promising warmth and steady light for the night ahead. The soft ritual unfolds with quiet reverence. From the atrium's first lamp to the tablinum's glow, then onwards down the narrow corridor towards the collina, each lamp is lit in precise order. The servants move with practiced grace, their hands repeating this comforting sequence every evening without fail, their motions blending into the villa's peaceful rhythm. Warm pools of light begin to transform the villa's textures. Terracotta walls take on rich, soft, orange highlights, their surfaces glowing gently as shadows retreat. The intricate mosaics deepen in contrast, colors sharpened by flickering flame. Each flicker of light brings a sense of calm, reassuring in its predictability and gentle presence within the home's heart. This evening procession is a quiet anchor, a ceremony of care and continuity. The same lamps, handled by the same devoted hands, lift the villa out of daylight's retreat. Each new corner illuminated feels like an invitation to rest, a subtle message that all is safe here, wrapped in the comfort of tradition and light. In these moments, the villa breathes a soft sigh of reassurance. The familiar glow curves warmly in each room, the atmosphere steady and unchanging. The repeated actions, the orderly lighting, the slow spread of amber light, call to the soul, inviting peace and calm as night takes its gentle hold on the Roman home. Repetition here is soothing, not hurried. Oil is poured with care, a few drops that catch the light, then a slow, tender coaxing of the wick. The small click and soft sigh of flame-lighting thread is music to the quiet night, marking each step of evening's ritual with faithfulness and grace, turning routine into a dance of light. Through open doorways and shaded corners, this long line of lamps reaches across the villa. Each flicker promises warmth and safety, a ritual deeply embedded in the fabric of daily life. The servants' quiet movements, the lamps' glowing waves, create a gentle flow, bringing comfort that the night will be calm and secure. The steady glow allows the villa to settle, to slow down as shadows stretch longer. The contrast of light and dark draws the eye gently to textures that might otherwise be missed. The roughness of stone softened by lamplight, the delicate patterns of mosaics quietly announcing their historic tales beneath flickering glow. In this intimate scene, the lamps tell a story of ritual and care. Their lighting marks the slow pause between a busy day and restful night. The comforting procession links past to present, grounding the villa's occupants in a timeless ceremony, one where the smallest details build a world of peace and lasting safety for all within. As the last lamp flickers to life, the house feels complete, each corner touched by glowing light, each shadow softened, every surface touched by gentle warmth. This procession is more than a routine. It is the silent promise of refuge, a dependable embrace that carries the villa from dusk into night with calm certainty and serene beauty. Chapter 3. The Garden Walk. As the evening cools, the master steps slowly into his peristyle garden, feeling the rough bark of an olive tree beneath his palm. Each step on the cool flagstones is deliberate, grounding him in this familiar ritual. Around him, the air is layered with scents of crushed herbs and damp stone, inviting a deep, calming breath that marks the start of his restorative walk. He pauses by the softly bubbling fountain, the steady trickle weaving through the garden's quiet. Somewhere nearby, the scent of freshly baked bread lingers, mingling gently with the aroma of the greenery. Around him, cicadas begin their retreat as the first crickets sound, a gentle switch from day to night that seems to slow time with every soft note. The master's senses tune finely to the garden's touch. The sturdy, textured bark of the olive trees contrasts with the smoothness of worn flagstones underfoot. His steps continue, measured and unhurried, each one a part of this evening's ritual. The garden feels alive, yet peaceful, carrying the hush of twilight in its folds as the day's heat fades away. With a careful hand, he brushes leaves aside gently, disrupted only by a faint rustle in the shrubs nearby. The calming scent of damp earth rises slightly, accompanied by the faint, sweet smell of herbs just gathered earlier. This walk serves as a quiet pause from the day's bustle, a chance to collect thoughts and breathe deeply, wrapped in the comfort of a time-honored routine. Slowly, the master moves toward the far edge of the garden where an old stone bench waits. It is that same bench where his walk always ends, a familiar anchor point amidst the flowing evening sounds. Here, the delicate balance between activity and rest takes shape, inviting him to sit for a while and feel the garden's protective embrace as day softly yields to night. Around this place, shadows stretch long and mingle with the cooling stone beneath his feet. The light dims in gentle waves as the sky transitions to a deepening twilight shade. The rhythmic chirping of crickets grows steady, forming a calm backdrop for his thoughts to settle and drift slowly, wrapped in the quiet intimacy of this shared evening space. As he settles onto the bench, the master inhales the rich bouquet of herbs, the subtle dampness of stone, and the warmth left in the air by the day's slow departure. His breathing slows, matching the soft pulse of the garden around him. Time stretches here, its edges blurring, inviting a sense of restoration that will carry quietly through the night. With eyes half closed, he listens intently to nature's gentle transition, the last songs of busy cicadas slipping away, replaced completely by the steady chorus of crickets. This natural rhythm marks each evening without fail, a quiet symphony that halos the garden's stillness and deepens the sense of calm embedded in this ancient space. The master's thoughts wander gently as he feels the cool stone beneath his bare feet, remembering how this garden has welcomed him for many seasons before. The textures and scents combine into a familiar, soothing presence, one that lines his evening walk with comfort and peace. Each quiet breath draws him softly deeper into the restorative rhythm of this treasured ritual. As stars begin to peek through the purple-pink sky above the peristyle, the master rises from the bench, ready to return indoors. The garden's hush lingers around him, a gentle companion carrying warmth and stillness within its embrace. This evening walk, repeated with loving care over time, ends in a moment of quiet gratitude for the simple, enduring beauty of home. Chapter 4. Preparations in the Colina. The heart of the home comes alive as the evening meal takes shape in the Colina. Hearths are gently stoked, sparks catching in the firewood with soft pops that warm the air. The aroma of bread baking softly fills the room as cooks move with practiced care through each step, ensuring that every dish will be ready in the familiar, comforting order. Spoons stir the thick sauces, their rhythmic sounds blending with the sizzle of olive oil sautéing over glowing embers. Each movement is deliberate, a dance of routine refined over time, where the kitchen hums with warmth and safety. The cook and assistant exchange measured instructions, their quiet voices marking the ritual sequence that sustains the household and its evening feast. The fire crackles softly, casting flickering shadows that mingle with the amber light of lanterns. Dough is checked gently, its texture tested with care before the final moments in the ovens. This ritual, repeated every evening without fail, brings a sense of peace and reliability. The kitchen's glow embraces all who enter, creating a sanctuary where day's worries melt into the calm of well-worn tradition. Olive oil bubbles quietly in bronze pans as herbs release their fragrant oils, infusing the air with scents both sharp and sweet. Each addition to the meal is timed perfectly, ensuring every flavor has room to blossom in harmony. The cook's hands move with the calm assurance of habit, crafting nourishment as the familiar external world fades into late afternoon's gentle shadows. The clinking of pottery and soft taps of ladles connect each step like a gentle rhythm, part of a practiced choreography. Each task follows another, all arranged to create order and comfort. This sequence is a quiet promise that as the sun dips lower, the household will find warmth and sustenance waiting in the same peaceful way every single evening. Between hearth and work surfaces, the cooks share understanding through quiet nods and soft murmurs. Their careful collaboration ensures safety near open flames while sustaining the tradition of the meal's preparation. Even the smallest sounds, the gentle thump of kneaded dough, the sizzle of food meeting hot pan, add a layer of calm to this evening ritual, soothing as a whispered lullaby through the colonnade. The warmth from the flames feels like a steady heartbeat in the coolness of twilight, promising safety and home. Through the open windows, the faintest breeze mingles with the scents of rosemary and thyme, carrying a whisper of garden life into the kitchen. Here, in this glowing space, routine and ritual wrap the villa's inhabitants in gentle security, a sanctuary from the fading day. As the bread's crust darkens invitingly, the cooks begin their final preparations. Each step is unfailingly timed and sequenced, a silent choreography perfected over countless evenings. The kitchen's warmth grows deep, a comforting contrast to the cooling villa beyond. In this space, the evening meal is much more than food. It is a shared moment of calm and continuity, held close in every practiced gesture. Quiet pauses punctuate the work, space for ensuring all is well, the fire steady and safe. The sounds of the colonnade blend into a gentle symphony, the soft rustle of linen, a muted thud as pots are set down, the steady crackle of burning wood. Every detail falls into place within this reassuring pattern, weaving a tapestry of tranquility as night edges ever closer. Finally, as preparations conclude, the colonnade settles into a gentle calm. The evening light dims and the last flickers of flame glow warmly against stone and terracotta. The ritual sequences complete. The home breathes with a sense of order and peace. Here, in this timeless space, the promise of an evening feast offers comfort and warmth, a steady anchor. Chapter 5. Closing the House. As the evening meal preparations come to an end, the villa begins its quiet transformation. Shutters are carefully latched, doors are gently eased into their frames, and small deliberate tasks mark the closing of the day. Each movement is rhythmic and familiar, wrapping the household in a peaceful routine that comforts and soothes the soul. One by one, windows are secured, the soft click of each latch resonating softly in the fading light. A cloth is drawn slowly across a beloved statue's face, shielding it from night's coolness. A lamp is placed with care where it will burn low and steady through the hours, casting warm light to welcome the coming night with gentle assurance. Family members begin to gather in the triclinium, their voices low and familiar, a calm close to the day's activities. Meanwhile, servants move quietly through the atrium, tidying and resetting the space to welcome morning freshness. This shared rhythm of preparation and closure creates a harmonious lullaby, the heartbeat of the home at dusk, steady and calming. The gentle ritual of closing the house is more than task. It is a comforting reminder of safety and constancy. Each deliberate action echoes a promise that this place, this moment, is cared for and protected. The villa breathes a sigh of peace as lamps begin to glow softly and shadows stretch longer across the mosaic floors, embracing night's arrival. Outside, the final rays of sunlight paint the terracotta walls in hues of amber and gold, fading slowly into twilight. The air cools, scented faintly with herbs from the garden, inviting rest and calm. Within, every detail, from the drawn curtains to the settled fires, carries the weight of tradition and the warmth of home, held in tender balance. Each member of the household knows their part in this evening dance, securing the shutters, adjusting the lamps to burn just low enough, ensuring no stray noise breaks the night's peace. Such care and attention weave a silent comfort throughout the villa, a testament to the enduring routine that keeps all safe and sound until morning light. As footsteps echo softly across stone and tile, the familiar sounds and movements fill the space with a gentle harmony. The house is alive with peaceful purpose, a sanctuary folding in steadily to rest. The rhythmic closing, the settling dust from steps, the soft murmur of quiet voices, all blend into the background of a home preparing for night's embrace. The lamp's flame flickers gently, casting dancing shadows that play across the villa's walls. Every corner, every carved stone holds a memory, a story whispered in the hush of evening. Here, the closing of the house is a cherished tradition, each act a small ritual connecting past and present, binding the family to their deep roots and shared life. As silence deepens, the household settles into shared comfort. The triclinium grows quieter, voices dimming to soft sighs as night fully descends. In each careful gesture closing the house, there is a lullaby of constancy and care, a soothing rhythm that promises safety, rest, and the gentle promise of another day to come, held tenderly in the heart of this ancient home. With the house closed and night fully upon the villa, a peaceful calm envelops all within. The day's labors have softened into memories, and the steady glow of lamps guides the household toward restful sleep. This closing chapter of day assures each soul of protection and peace, a ritual as timeless as the stars beginning to grace the deepening sky above. Chapter 6. The Courtyard Fountain and Quiet. Now the evening deepens, and the villa's courtyard takes on a serene stillness. Water trickles softly from the fountain, its steady murmuring a gentle metronome in the fading light. Sandals scrape lightly over the smooth stone, a quiet rhythm blending with the hush, settling between distant conversations. This gentle soundscape invites you to breathe slowly and let go. Beneath the soft murmur of the fountain, the courtyard feels like a quiet sanctuary. Each droplet is a small, soothing note, repeating gently, pulling your attention inward. The city beyond becomes a distant hum, a comforting backdrop that fades into silence. You hear only the delicate sounds of daily life. A cup placed carefully down, a curtain drifting in a slow, deliberate breath of air. As your mind settles with the sound of water flowing steadily, you notice the space between notes, the quiet pauses that shape the peaceful rhythm. Sandals pause, footsteps soften, and the fountain song continues unchanging. This slow, steady beat helps your thoughts unfold naturally, encouraging calm until your breathing syncs with the tranquil pulse of the courtyard at dusk. The villa holds these moments gently, like a long, slow exhale. The courtyard fountain seems to anchor everything around it. The shifting shadows, the quiet figures moving softly, the faint clink of keys or muted laughter drifting through open windows. Each small sound is familiar and soothing, connecting you to a space folded inward with care, inviting rest and peaceful presence. In the fading light, the courtyard whispers secrets in the language of gentle sounds. Listen as the fountain's water trickles steadily, weaving a tapestry of calm. The scrape of sandals across worn stone becomes a quiet melody, mingling with the soft sigh of curtains settling. This calm repetition comforts you, like a lullaby repeated over centuries, inviting you deeper into relaxation and quiet peace. With evening shadows stretching long, the courtyard becomes a realm of soft echoes and tender silences. Nearby, a cup is set down with care, its soft clink blending into the background. The murmurs of far-off city life dim, leaving only the intimate sounds of home. The fountain's gentle song, the rustling fabric of curtains, and your own breath slowing, harmonizing with these peaceful moments. Allow yourself to be present in this steady rhythm, the heartbeat of the villa at dusk. Each soft sound connects to the next. Water flowing, footsteps fading, gentle rustling of cloth. Each a steady thread weaving calm throughout the courtyard. Feel the walls of the house folding inward around you, like a slow, deliberate breath, creating a sanctuary of quietude and ease that invites you to rest completely. The fountain's trickle never rushes. It flows in familiar patterns that soothe the mind. Nearby, faint sounds of life settle into a gentle cadence. A door closing quietly, the distant call of a night bird, the last murmur of conversation fading. These subtle sounds blend with the natural evening hush, guiding you effortlessly toward a state of deep relaxation and peace as time slows in the villa's courtyard. Feel the comforting embrace of this peaceful courtyard as the night approaches. The water's quiet song continues, steady and unchanging. The gentle scrape of sandals, the settling of curtains, and other small domestic sounds become a soft symphony of calm. These repeated moments of sound and silence are a restful lullaby, helping you ease into stillness and inviting a deep sense of comfort in the evening's quiet. As the night deepens, the villa's courtyard rests under the soft glow of twilight. The fountain trickles on, a steady pulse that mirrors your slowing breath. With every gentle sound around you, sandals scraping, cups being set down, the breeze lifting curtains, feel yourself folding inward. Like the house itself, take a slow, deliberate breath. Chapter 7. Rest Beneath the Stars. The household's evening rituals begin to slow. Last lamps are checked carefully, their soft glow flickering gently against walls. The hearth's embers are banked with tender care, ensuring warmth for the night ahead. A lullaby hums faintly down a corridor, blending with low, comforting voices as family members retreat quietly to their rooms, embracing the calm of night. Chapter 7. Rest Beneath the Stars. The master pauses at the doorway of his chambers, placing a hand softly on the familiar wall. This small gesture speaks of safety and belonging, a moment of reassurance amid the quiet hush. The cubiculum's door closes with a slow, peaceful click as the household slips fully into night, the world outside muted beneath the vast, serene canopy of stars. Chapter 7. Rest Beneath the Stars. Throughout the villa, lamps are left burning low, their steady flames warding off the dark with a tender light. Shutters close firmly, securing the home against cold and quiet outside. This predictable rhythm, this careful preparation, promises another dawn. The steady cadence of evening routines reminds all within these walls of comfort and peace, safe, warm, and gently held by night. Chapter 7. Rest Beneath the Stars. Outside, the night air is cool and still. The faint whisper of the fountain blends with soft, nighttime murmurs, wrapping the villa in gentle sounds. Each breath taken feels slow and deep, a release from the day's labors. This is the time to rest, to let go, as the starry sky watches over the villa's timeless embrace of calm and quietude. Chapter 7. Rest Beneath the Stars. Inside, the warmth from hearths tenderly pulses through the stone floors and walls. The lingering scent of herbs from the garden drifts in faintly, a sweet reminder of day's labors now done. These subtle comforts weave a tapestry of serene safety and familiarity, inviting peaceful rest to descend like a soft blanket over the villa's slumbering rooms. Chapter 7. Rest Beneath the Stars. As night deepens, soft conversation fades to whispered tones, then to silence. The familiar sounds of footsteps grow rare and gentle, retreating to private chambers where the steady breathing of loved ones marks the steady flow of rest. Each space within the home becomes a sanctuary, held lovingly in the embrace of evening's tender rituals. Chapter 7. Rest Beneath the Stars. The lamp's flicker casts dancing shadows on terracotta walls, painting memories in glow and shade. A final glance is cast across the quiet rooms, ensuring all is secure and comfortable. Every corner of the villa breathes a slow and steady sigh of completion, ready to cradle the household through the night until the dawn's gentle return. Chapter 7. Rest Beneath the Stars. The routine of locking shutters and dimming lights is a silent promise held between the villa and the night stars. This sacred routine ensures safety and comfort, a rhythm unchanged through countless moons. Rest now comes wrapped in the certainty of protection and warmth, a steady heartbeat echoing the villa's enduring peace beneath the expansive starlit sky. Chapter 7. Rest Beneath the Stars. The final moments of the evening unfold as a breath released, a quiet conclusion that invites sleep to arrive gently. Here, the predictable succession of nightfall whispers promises of another morning, its soft, unchanging rhythm welcoming the household into dreams. Rest beneath the stars, wrapped in the comfort of routine and the hush of ancient, eternal nights. Chapter 7. Rest Beneath the Stars. And so, the villa rests beneath the vast night sky, a steadfast symbol of comfort and peace. The household sleeps soundly, held in rituals that soothe and protect. As the stars trace their timeless paths above, the villa's evening closes like a gentle sigh, ready to welcome each new day